Up, party people? This is
So,
it. This is the um third episode or fourth?
Third.
Third episode of In No Particular Order. I am one of your co-hosts at Gladys L. Tyler. The other one is my sister.
Hello,
Who's
Terry.
Gary. Well, I thought you'd introduce yourself. And then our special guest. So Shannon, who this is his topic, is stuck at work, but he sent me over his list. So I'm going to both draft for myself and Shannon. And unless Shannon has one of mine, and then I'm just going to skip him. So we'll know that happens. And then our special guest is everyone's favorite person from Cleveland, Jamie.
Yay.
Really, Terry? Really? Yay. So, Jamie, how's your brackets doing first?
not really sure. I
Oh,
haven't really
okay.
looked at it. I'm not a big NCAA basketball fan, so I kind of just flipped a coin,
Ah, I went
moved
by
whoever won.
mascots. What mascot could beat the
I
other
was
one?
gonna do that.
Always wins, unless you get two Wildcats, and then it sucks. But otherwise, always go with the big mascot. All right. So this is what we're gonna do. This is the rom-com mock draft. We're gonna go 7 round snake draft. Shannon will draft first. That would be me. And then Terry, and then Jamie, and then me, and then we're back around for 7 rounds. The rom com is going to be broadly defined. I have a feeling. So if you have a idea of a rom com that we haven't, you're more than welcome to chime in. If you're on Twitter, we will not hear your chime in because we cannot get the tweets, the messages from Twitter for some reason. Thank you, Elon Musk. So send over, go on to Facebook or Twitch. I think we can get them, or YouTube. And if you're watching and on YouTube, then you should. Oh my God, my dog is such a dick. Jackie, go lay down. If you're watching on YouTube, then you should hit that like and send your comments in. My 109-pound mastiff has decided that he wants to be a lap dog right now. So it's not really working out well for either one of us. I'm not going to lie. So before we start, I have a cold. This is why my voice has that Kathleen Turner thing going on to it. So it's really good. These ladies today at work, I work in a bar. These ladies were like, "Oh my God, your voice is so sexy." I'm like, "I have a cold. Thanks. Thanks. So I'll go back to my old voice with non-sexy. Thanks for that. But go to Underdog because Underdog graciously supports the Going for Two platform. So all of our podcasts, and you can get up to $100 match, and you can play any of the three: NFL, NBA, PGA. What am I missing? NBA, NHL, PGA. There's one missing. What is it? What?
Golf.
That's PGA.
Oh,
PGA, NFL, NBA, NHL, hockey. How could I forget hockey? I don't even know. So go on to Underdog and please use the GF2, capital G, capital F, capital 2. And there's no capital in 2. I just said that. And I don't know why. And get $100 matching. You don't have to put $100 in. Just put $5 in. They'll match your $5. Put $10 in. They'll match your $10. I personally couldn't afford to put $100 in, especially after this NCAA fiasco that I'm having right now. Emotional breakdown because all my teams are losing, but it's okay. As long as Texas stays in it and Alabama stays in it, I'm good. So before we start, we are going to give you the one movie quote. It doesn't have to be from a rom-com. The one movie quote that we use, that we love, and so we use every day, or at least once a month. And Jamie, as the special guest, you go first.
okay. So this quote I use and didn't even realize it was from a movie, but it is. Um, I'll be back.
You didn't know that was from a movie? Oh my God.
When I use it, I don't think it's from a movie. But when I had to come up with a quote, I use it almost every day. It's like that's one of them. I'll be back. I'm going to lunch. I'll be back. I'm gonna go get some gas. I'll be back.
Do you say it like Arnold, or do you just say I'll be back?
No, just say I'll be back.
That we can still count that. Terry.
Okay. Mine is from Young Frankenstein. And I use the quote a lot. My last name is Vasquez, and people mispronounce it all the time. And the one time that I remember when I was going through one of my surgeries, and I was doped up before the doctor came, and the doctor came in and he said, Vasquez. And I said, Frankenstein, and started giggling because, the drugs.
Did the doctor get it?
Yes, it was funny because he says, "Oh my gosh, our nurse talks about that movie all the time." So I do use that a lot when people mispronounce my name.
Frankenstein. You just say Frankenstein?
Yeah, I say Frankenstein. Most people don't get it.
So, I think it's hilarious. I got it. Terry's a breast cancer survivor. That's what the surgery she's talking about. She just doesn't go in for surgeries, just because.
Yeah, just for fun.
just to get doped up and say Frankenstein.
Make new friends.
Make new friends as they're willing you through. So mine is from, and I knew mine was a movie quote. I didn't realize the movie it was from until I looked it up. But so I bartend. So when people on the bar, I have people go, so what beers do you have on draft? And you name all the beers on draft, and then they come up with some obscure beer. Do you have that? And I'm always like, you are killing me, Smalls. And I didn't realize that was from Sandlot.
Yes.
Because it's like a way to tell the people that they're really stupid without them being offended by it.
Lewis does that all the time.
Does he know it's from Sandlot?
Yeah, and he says it to me. Obviously, you're killing me, Smalls.
And Lewis, for context, is her husband. So it's not just some other guy on the street. She says Frankenstein too. All right, so we're gonna start the 7-round snake mock draft. Shannon's first. I'm speaking for Shannon with his list. Terry's second, Jamie's third, and I'm last. And again, it's I have a feeling, a broad definition of rom-coms for some of you. So Shannon's first one is actually, I have to admit, I've never heard of this movie. Sleeping with Other People with Jason Sudeikis and Alison Brie. No. Anyone at all?
Nope.
Thank you. I'm going to put it down, and I'm going to put a sad face next to it because, and wait, there was more about this movie that, oops, that's not it, that he wanted me to contextualize, or whatever the word is that he wanted me to do. So he said, my number one draft choice is Jason Sudeikis and Alison Brie and Sleeping with Other People, which I doubt anyone else would pick, and is my absolute favorite rom-com of ever. Of ever. But I honestly, isn't Jason Sudeikis is the guy from How I Met Your Mother, right? Or no? Am I thinking of someone else?
I don't know.
I never heard of this movie. I'm even doubting right now if it's a real movie, but we'll put it down. We'll put it down because no one else is going to have it. So yay, Shannon. That's his number one rom-com of all time is a movie no one's ever heard of. So way to go, Shannon. Terry.
Yes. My number one movie was actually the line I really wanted to use.
Uh-huh.
And so I didn't want to give it away. So I'm going to save the line for the end. My number one movie is Clueless.
As if.
Yes. With Alicia Silverspoon and Paul Rudd. And my line is, I know you can be overwhelmed and you can be underwhelmed, but can you just be whelmed? I use that at school. And they just looked at me. It was like, they didn't know if I said, it's a movie. And they didn't get it.
That movie has a lot of great lines.
It does.
And
really
Paul
does.
Rudd is always been a good snack treat. So good choice. I like it. Better than Shannon. Sorry, Jamie. Go ahead.
All right. So mine also has Paul Rudd in it. Knocked Up.
Oh.
With Seth Rogen.
Yeah.
I can watch that movie anytime. It's just I'm sure you all seen it. They get pregnant on a one-night stand. She contacts him months later, says they're pregnant. They try the relationship, and a whole bunch of stuff happening. Finally, at the end, happy ending.
Of course,
Do
that's a
they
rom-com.
get together at the end?
Yeah, I think she called him when she was in labor, but the doctor wasn't around, and then he came and saved the day.
Oh, see, I know the movie. I don't like the movie.
Oh,
I really did. You see it, Terry?
No,
really?
I didn't, but I didn't want to say anything. But yeah, no, I didn't see it. I
I've
mean,
seen
I
it.
know of it. I've seen like trailers, but
Katherine
I've not
Hagel,
seen the
yeah.
movie. Yeah.
I don't know why. I didn't. Is that your dog?
Yes, she's got a squeaky toy.
Um, uh, let her go.
Oh.
Let her be her. Let her be her, Terry. I don't. You like that movie? That's your number one of any movie, Jamie. Of any rom-com in the universe.
It's a guy movie.
It's a guy movie
rom-com.
for real. It's knocked
a
up.
guy rom-com.
Anything with Seth Rogen and it's funny.
Right. That's like The Hangovers.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So no, I'm going to stick with my number one. I was going to change it up because I got told today that it was a stupid choice by Kevin. But my number one movie is Philadelphia Story, 1940.
I
Katharine
almost
Hepburn.
used that.
Bitch. Katharine Hepburn, Jimmy Stewart, and Cary Grant. First of all, any movie with Cary Grant in it, I'm gonna like jump on it because Cary Grant is like the quintessential actor for me. Like he can play anything and look good doing it. But have you guys? I know you've seen it, Terry. Jamie, have you ever seen it?
You said 1940?
It was made 1940, but it's still like that is the same thing Kevin said.
I don't think I've seen anything before 1970.
Turner TV has old movies that you can just like turn on and watch, and they are great. You should do it. Philadelphia Story, Katharine Hepburn, Jimmy Stewart, Cary Grant. All right, first right there is like the greatest cast in the history of casts. So you got that. And then you have like Cary Grant doing his usual banter. Cary Grant plays Katharine Hepburn's ex-husband. They divorced because she can't, be Katharine Hepburn. She can't be like loosey-goosey, and he's an alcoholic, basically. And Jimmy Stewart is a newspaper guy who wants to do serious stuff, but they talk him into writing about this wedding that she's having on the weekend. And
because Katharine Hepburn's really rich. Her family's like.
But the guy she's marrying is really rich too.
Yeah.
Like Kettridge is really rich too. And so Cary Grant weasels his way back in to the house for the weekend. And of course, he wants to break it up. So it's like he does all this crazy stuff all weekend. And Katharine Hepburn kind of like just there. It's probably not the best movie for a feminist to see, but whatever. So, but it's Katharine Hepburn, and she's like probably the quintessential feminist anyway. So it's the greatest thing. Jamie, write it down. You have to see it.
Okay, is it black and white?
Yes.
Does it have sound?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't believe you just said that. Yes, it has sound. And yes, it's black and white.
I'll check it out.
Does it have sound? All right. Anyway, I'm going to move on to okay. I have two choices for my second choice. And I know that I'm going to pick one and someone's going to pick the other one, and I'm going to be really pissed at you for doing so. But Say Anything, John Cusack, Iona Sky, 1989, Jamie. So I'm sure you've seen it. And I can't even remember what the plot of the movie is. All that you need to know is the boombox, Jaya Cusack standing under her window with the boombox and Peter Gabriel's In Her Eyes playing. That's like,
so
they could have just
plot,
made
the plot is
I don't care about the plot.
He's
Okay,
like an
good.
outsider and she is a nerd.
Okay.
And so their opposites attract.
All right.
Your dog's squeaky toys.
I
I'm
know.
loving it. Okay, the plot doesn't matter. Like all rom-coms have the same plot, basically. What matters is that John Cusack stands in front of her window with a boombox playing Peter Gabriel.
Yes, I know that. That's famous.
Yes. Yes, it is. Because there was another show, like a little TV series, where the guy held his phone up playing a song in homage of the boombox.
Yes, that is like the
And
greatest.
what's the song that he's playing? Like In Your Eyes or something like that, right?
In Your Eyes, yeah.
Yes.
Wait, so you haven't seen the movie, but you know that scene, right?
I know that scene. Yep.
Rom-com history right there, baby. Yep. Rom-com history right there.
80s history.
Yes.
89. It's like almost 90. 1989.
Yeah.
We're getting there. We're getting there. All right, Jamie, your second one.
All right, my second one. This is a movie. So has one of my favorite comedians in it. Uh-oh. He's torn between two loves. One he's been with since junior high. The other one he just met. They're probably in their 20s. And he has to choose between which one he wants to be with. And ironically, they both have the same name. And this movie is called Half Baked.
Oh my God.
So he has to choose between Mary Jane and Mary Jane. And at the very end of the movie, he decides he wants to be with the actual female Mary Jane. So he tosses the joint, and the joint's yelling, "I'll be back," or "You'll be back." Mm-hmm. And then during the whole Dave Chappelle.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Dave Chappelle. So Dave Chappelle's at the end of the credits roll. He's walking down the bridge, and then you have to watch the whole thing, because when he gets to the end of the bridge, he starts running back, and he jumps over the edge over to get his true love, which is the joint Mary Jane.
So your rom-com is between a man and a joint?
No. He has to choose between a female that he just met and marijuana.
Right. But he chooses marijuana at the end?
Yes.
Okay. Like I said,
and one of the most best line is when he's jumping on the bed, he's like, "I got some booty. I got some booty."
When was this? When is that big?
Oh, this was like 80s. I had the VHS of that, so it had to have been like 80 or 98. I'm thinking 99.
Okay.
Right around that time.
Valid. All right. Oh my God. That is a broadly speaking rom-com right there. Terry.
Okay, I think I took one of your movies because I'm going to. 10 Things I Hate About You.
Yes. Nope, I didn't put it down because I thought someone would do it.
I knew one of you were going to, so I didn't put it down either.
I put it down with something else with it just in case someone took it, but since nobody's taken, I'm going to jump on it.
That is a classic.
Yes. And like my first movie, Clueless, was a retake of Emma. Uh-huh. And so now this one is the retake of the Taming of the Shrew. Yeah.
That's a really good movie. Like
with Julia Stiles and Heath Ledger. Yep. And even Jason, was it Joseph Gordon-Levitt?
Joseph Gordon-Levitt. He was. He's a great actor. I love Joseph Gordon-Levitt. All right.
So, wait.
Oh, and I also had the VHS tape of 10 Things I Hate About You.
You have a lot of VHS tapes.
I do. Yep. And what was that song you was singing on the bleachers?
Oh,
I could hear it in my head.
I do too.
And he's running across the bleachers.
I love you, baby.
Yes. But I have a line from Mr. Morgan, who's the teacher.
Right.
And he has that where he says, "I know how difficult it must be for you to overcome all your years of upper class suburban oppression."
The teacher is really funny in that.
He is.
Sit your ass down.
Yes.
Yeah. It's just an all around good movie. And like Heath Ledger was so good in that. He was. Like I can't think of a movie Heath Ledger wasn't good in though. I mean,
no, I agree. It was a toss-up between that and his other one. I won't say it. I don't have it, but I don't want to take somebody else's.
Knight's Tale?
Yeah.
I didn't put that one down either. I didn't put any Heath Ledger movie down because I thought they would all be taken.
Technically, Dark Knight could be a rom-com.
Dude, you need
because it has some comedy in it, and there's a little bit of romance. Batman trying to save his girlfriend.
You need to reel that back in, all right? I said broadly. Let's okay. Anyway, Shannon's number 3. Okay, is Overboard with Goldie Hawn
Oh
and
my
Kurt
gosh.
Russell.
Yes,
What?
good movie.
Oh my god! He says that Kurt Russell is my number 1 celebrity guy crush. That's
Oh,
anything about Golden Hawn. He just
no.
So Overboard is his second, David, and then the 10 Things I Hate About You was his third. He put Overboard and Sleeping with Other People before 10 Things I Hate About You.
Yeah.
No, you know they remade Overboard.
Yeah.
I know,
and it
yeah.
wasn't good at all.
It wasn't. I agree with you.
Yeah, it sucked. It really did. But I mean, let's be honest. The first one wasn't really that great either. So it was a low standard to go to. So Shannon has forfeited his 3rd pick because he's not here, and or I could go to his 4th pick. Oh my god. I'm pretty sure no one's going to pick his 5th pick. So, yeah, we'll just forfeit that one and we'll come back to it. All right, Terry.
Okay, so I'm back.
Yeah, you
Okay,
are.
my 3rd one is Hairspray, the 2007. I
Was
know
Queen
it's a music.
Latifah?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
All right. I'll accept that.
So Zac Efron.
Yeah.
And my line from it is when Tracy says it's Negro Day is the best. I wish every day was Negro Day. And then the boy says, in my house it is.
Oh my god. My favorite line is when the
Queen
son
Latifah.
takes the
Yes.
2 girls and she's like, if you get any more white people in here,
Will be a suburb.
Yeah.
Yes. That was
There's
I was
like
going
only
to take
2.
that one.
There's only 2.
Yes.
Yeah, they had some good lines in that one. Plus, Zac Efron,
Was funny. His character. Oh my gosh.
yeah, he was.
He-
And John Travolta. Wait, it wasn't John Travolta.
Yeah, it
was.
was.
John Travolta and Christopher Walken were the
Yes.
couple, right?
Yes.
Okay, seeing John Travolta dress up as an overweight lady and Christopher Walken be her husband was pretty awesome too, because it just didn't work, and it was so good that it didn't work. I loved it a lot. All right, I will accept that Overboard. So, yay.
I've never seen the new one. I've seen the original one with Ricky Lake.
Yes. It's the same, different
All
people.
Wait,
Like exactly the same, like
is it
word for
exactly the
word.
same?
I think it is because I didn't see all the Ricky Lake one, but the parts that I saw, I remember.
Okay, so we can do. Oh, I think my foot just fell asleep. I don't know why. So we can do. All right, Hairspray. You're doing Zac Efron's Hairspray. So Jamie, I don't know if you want to throw in the original one in your melange of crazy.
No, no.
He has his picks. He's ready.
I got my picks.
All right,
Right.
So am I up?
you're
Yes.
up.
All right. I'm gonna go with The Girl Next Door.
Oh, I know that.
Have you ever seen that one? I think there's 2, but one of them's like a newer one from the
Which one is this one?
2000s. The one from 2000s.
Who's in it?
Geez.
Is that the blonde? The
Yeah,
that
the
from
girl-
24? The 24?
Yeah.
Eliza. Okay, I know. what you're talking about.
So like the nerdy kid next door, finds this girl that just moved in, but then they start a relationship and things get complicated when he finds out she's an ex-porn star. So things kind of get weird from there. But my favorite part of the movie when he takes some aspirin, which he thinks is aspirin, but it's really Molly. So he is tripping balls and he has to give his speech for his like valedictorian speech or whatever. So he's just tripping balls giving this speech. It's hilarious. Great movie. And then
I don't want to typecast you or anything, but I have noticed a common thread through most of your rom-coms.
so, but the cool part about the movie is at the end, his friend's a filmmaker, so they're trying to make a film. So they're running around prom with these porn stars, filming all this stuff. And what they find out is they're not filming a porn; they're filming a sex education film.
Oh, for school.
For school that schools
Oh,
can
my
use
goodness.
all over the world, because the ones they were using was from the like 70s, 80s, and outdated. So kid made a bunch of money from that.
That's funny.
I'm not actually. You know, this is gonna make her bark more. Yeah, I've not actually seen the movie. I've seen parts of it. What's happening there?
She's playing with her toy.
Oh, I've seen parts of it. I have noticed though a theme that runs current so far with these rom-coms, which okay. My third one is Four Weddings and a Funeral. And don't tell me you haven't seen it, Jamie.
Oh, I've seen it.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yep. It's been a while. I think I was like 10. You know, one of those movies like my mom made me watch on a Saturday night.
Your mom made you watch Four Weddings and a Funeral?
I remember seeing it, but it's not a movie that I would pop in myself.
Oh my God.
So
It's like it has comedy. Like Hugh Grant is legitimately funny through the whole movie. Like, and so is his friend. But the best scene is actually has nothing to do with Hugh Grant or Andy McDowell. It's when Gareth dies and the poem that what are you doing, Terry? Terry, is she frozen?
Yeah, I think she's froze. Oh no.
It's like zombie. It's like she's a zombie and she just like woke up. It's the poem that W.H. Auden, it's called Funeral Blues. The poem that Gareth's lover says during the funeral is like the greatest poem ever. Like, I don't know. Next time one of my dogs die, I'm gonna recite that poem as they're putting her to sleep. That's how great the poem is. And if you know how much I love my dogs, you would understand that it's a great thing. Terry, are you frozen again? I think she's frozen.
I keep getting a
Nope, she's
message.
back.
I keep getting a message that says my connection
frozen?
is
Poor? Yeah, your connection is poor. But that's okay. We will roll on because you have like a few more before you go. I have to go again. Oh,
You ready? Can you hear me?
yeah, we
Okay.
can hear you. No,
All
it's
right.
not your turn. It's not your turn.
Oh, okay. All right. Back off.
Calm down there, girl. Calm down there, buddy. Calm down.
Get her. Get her.
So what
She said, "Leave me alone."
I don't think she's talking to me though.
Yes,
she
she
might
is.
be talking to you. And do you want Jackie to start barking? So stop.
No, I'm sorry.
No one
She's
wants
a
that.
night dog. We've noticed in the day she sleeps all day, and then at night she's running around.
Don't all dogs do that?
No.
Jamie, do you have a dog?
No, I had one when I was younger. He died when I was like
Oh.
20. But you know what all dogs do though?
Poop.
Nope, they go to heaven.
Oh,
That was a great movie.
it was. It
Not
wasn't a
rom-com,
rom-com though.
Not a rom-com.
No.
Even in your broad definition, I don't think we're going to be able to fit that one in as a rom-com. All right, my next one. Oof. Okay, my next one, Jamie, you probably seen it. It's
Stop.
2018. To All the Boys I've Loved Before.
Nope.
Oh my God, Jamie, seriously, you're killing me right now. Okay, it's
You saw it on Netflix.
It's on Netflix. I'll check it out.
Yeah.
it's like a serial. Just watch the first one.
Stop. Sorry.
I don't care. To All the Boys I Loved Before. So this girl, like high school, of course, but you know they're like way older than high school. She writes these 4 love letters and doesn't intend to send them. Like these passionate letters of why she loves these guys. Her little sister mails them out. And so all the guys get these letters. One of the guys get gay. One of the guys is her older sister's ex-boyfriend. And then one of the guys is the guy. Like he's the guy. And they decide to, freaking frack Duke won. They decide to make a contract. He's trying to make his ex-girlfriend jealous, so they pretend like they're a couple. But what he has to do is like write her like a note every day. That's part of the contract that they have. And so in the middle and sort of when they break up, what brings them back together is her little sister has saved all these notes. And so she's never read them. and she starts reading all these notes that he's written to her, and it increasingly gets more intimate, like more like you can tell he is starting to care more and more about her. And then they get together, and it's like the cutest thing ever. I like, and it's 2018, Jamie, so it's like right in your alley there, buddy.
All right, I'll check it out.
Although there are no drugs in it.
That's all right.
Okay. Like, I don't think, are there, Terry? No, there are no drugs.
No,
In
I
this.
don't think so either.
Yeah, there are no drugs in this one. All right, Jamie, you're up.
Oh, I'm up. All right, I'm gonna go with Friends with Benefits with Mila Kunis, Justin Timberlake.
Nice.
So
That's a good one.
it really is. Like, if you haven't seen it, anybody, you need to see this. This is great. Like, two friends, they decide just to quit looking for true love. You know, they just hang out, focus on having fun. And then things kind of get a little complicated once they put sex in the relationship. So, but they did end up in a committed relationship. So it works out in the end. Fun fact, though, I found out that there's actually a study that shows that only 15% of friends with benefits work out in the end as a long-term relationship.
I believe it.
Why?
I mean,
You throw
sex with just friends. I mean,
and then you mess things up because they
Yep.
know too much about you to start with.
Yep.
So
it's better to just like start as friends and then gradually work into the relationship, and then once it's serious, then
throw the sex in.
Yeah,
that's not what
I
Justin
agree.
and Mila did.
Nope.
I'm just saying, and it worked out for them. Okay.
Well, that's the 15%.
Yes.
All right, Terry.
And you know that's a made-up movie, right? It didn't really. It's not a true story.
You know that it could have come from a true story. You don't know.
It's a documentary.
It's a documentary.
Ashton Kutcher wouldn't be too happy about that. And he had one of his own with who's the girl from Black Swan or
what?
They had at the same time Friends with Benefits came out, No Strings Attached came out.
Oh,
and
yeah,
it's the same concept.
Yeah.
Yep.
The girl from Thor. Who's the wife of Thor?
She's not his wife.
The doctor.
Yeah, Dr. Jane.
Yeah, who plays her?
I don't know, Terry. None of us know. Go. We don't know.
Okay. Somebody knows. Okay, so my number, this one is Boomerang, 1992 with Eddie Murphy.
You know Boomerang, but you don't know. Okay, whatever, Jamie.
Of course I know Eddie Murphy.
Yes. Halle Berry. So he gets his comeuppance, feels how it feels to be a dog.
Okay, that's it.
Well, I do have a line from it.
Okay.
The guy says, you've got to coordinate. And, you know, little thing, the soundtrack was really good, and it had the Boys to Men, The End of the Road on it.
It was a
great song.
Yeah. And that's where it came out on.
It was good. Now I might have to change one of mine because of the soundtrack.
Yeah.
All right. So Shannon's number 4 is Forgetting Sarah Marshall, which I'm okay with.
Yes.
I'm okay.
I had that on my list too. Yes.
I'm not surprised. I don't know why. I have seen Forgetting Sarah Marshall. I do actually like it. I mean, it's a cute film. Who is the guy in Forgetting Sarah Marshall?
From
Jason
Friends,
what?
right?
No, from How I Met Your Mother.
How I Met Your Mother, yes.
And Mila Kunis is in that.
Yeah, Mila Kunis, and then that crazy English
who's annoying
comedian. Yeah,
yeah,
so
the tall,
annoying.
skinny guy with the black hair, long hair.
He used to be married to Katy Perry. I can't think of his name, but he is super annoying in that. But it's a good movie. I like it. I mean, the ending was kind of bleh, but I like the movie.
Yeah, they made a spin-off of that called Get Him to the Greek. It was not that good.
Was that the spin-off for Forgetting Sarah Marshall?
Yeah, because the same guy plays the same annoying guy plays the same character. Yeah.
I didn't know it was I knew the movie Get Him to the Greek. I didn't know it was a spin-off of Forgetting Sarah Marshall, which is kind of odd. All right, and this is Shannon's number 5. Oh, wait a minute. I lost it. Love Potion number 9.
Oh, with Sandra Bullock.
With Sandra Bullock. It's a Forever Babe. The movie,
I like it.
The movie may be problematic. Is what he said. Why is the movie problematic?
Because it's drugs, and the drug is a
Jamie, all of Jamie's
makes
movies have been drugs.
when you drink it, it makes people like you.
Oh, like
All
Love
of
Potion.
Yes, a love potion.
the potion. That's what they're supposed to do.
Yep.
All of Jamie's movies have been drugs. No one said they're problematic.
More, actually, most of mine have sex in it, not drugs.
Okay, fair. That's valid. That's valid. All right, Terry. Your number.
Okay,
what are
I'm
we at?
back. Oh my
You're back.
goodness. Okay.
5.
Here is Ghost with Patrick
Ooh.
Swayze and
Ooh.
Demi Moore,
Right.
and of course Whoopi Goldberg.
Okay.
We know that story. It was in 1990.
Jamie probably doesn't. He was like,
Oh, I love that movie. Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah, that's where they do the pottery wheel.
Yes, and the
You know?
song.
Yeah, but
The
like, I
Righteous
don't
Brothers.
remember it being funny.
Whoopi Goldberg.
Oh, okay. All right.
Molly, you in danger, girl. She goes, let me say it the way I want to say it.
I can't believe the 2 things Jamie pulls out of the movie. The pottery wheel is the first, and the second, that's not funny.
Yes, yes.
Meanwhile, where Dave Chappelle's chasing a marijuana joint down.
Yeah, he was in love.
That's what this is all about. When I saw this movie, Ghost, it was the first time I moved to Florida, and I was working at a movie theater, and we got to see it before anybody else. And so I was coming home, and there's that scene where those shadows come out. I had all kinds of shadows walking up to my apartment building. It was so scary.
Are you a bad person? They were only coming after the bad people.
I know. I kept saying that. That's what got me there safely.
Oh, really? Okay. Sure, Terry. Yeah. You keep that thought. All right. Jamie.
What number are we on?
5. Wait.
5. Well, which ones did I pick already?
All right. You picked Knocked Up.
Yep.
Half Baked.
Yep.
Girl Next Door.
All right.
Friends with Benefits.
Yep. That's it. Okay. I'm gonna go Chasing Amy.
Oh.
So Ben Affleck goes after this girl, and she ends up being a lesbian, but changes her over. Whole bunch of complications from there, and like his best friend just like throws a whole bunch of stuff to try to get him to break up, and great movie. I just love Kevin Smith movies.
Kevin Smith has some great movies.
Yes.
I would find Chasing Amy more problematic than Love Potion number 9. That he changes her over. What the fuck? What does that mean? She saw Ben Affleck and she decided, like J-Lo, that she no longer wanted to be a lesbian. Not saying J-Lo is a lesbian. I'm just saying she went back to him. So apparently Ben Affleck has the golden dick.
Oh,
Is that what we're saying?
Apparently.
I mean, he turned Amy into. Wait, she.
But in the long run, they don't work out. Yeah, they don't work out in the long run.
I know, and that.
But I think you find that out in other movies that he does.
Yeah,
I don't know if
he has some really good movies.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure I would pick that. Is that your favorite Kevin Smith movie?
No, it's just a romantic comedy. I mean, I can't think of another Kevin Smith with the romantic aspect of it.
No.
No.
What's your favorite?
Clerks 2 kind of has a romantic aspect to it.
What's your favorite Kevin Smith movie?
Clerks, the original.
Oh. Okay. Terry, do you
Just
know
for the nostalgic of it.
Terry, do you know who Kevin Smith is? I think you're muted, Terry.
She's muted.
Yeah. And you're still muted. Good thing you know sign language. Did I mute? I didn't mute you. Did I? No.
Because I'm not.
Oh, there she
pushing
goes.
it.
There you are.
There you
I
go.
was gonna say it's the button's not pushed. I was Googling Kevin Smith. Is that what you said, Smith?
Yeah, Kevin Smith. He plays like the Jay and Silent Bob. He's the Silent Bob character.
Oh, I know
And
him
yeah,
now that I
yep.
see him.
Yeah, he has really good movies. I enjoy almost the one with what's the one where Matt Damon and Ben Affleck were angels?
Oh,
Dogma.
Dogma. That's a great movie.
That's a great
With
movie.
Buddy Jesus.
Yeah. And Chris Rock is in it.
Yeah, it's Chris Rock.
It's the prophet, one of the falls to earth. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, it's a great movie. All right. I am going to say my next one. Oh, turn the page. Is Love Actually, 2003.
I knew you were going to do that one.
It's a great movie. That's why. Another Hugh Grant movie, but it's an ensemble cast, all British ensemble cast, except for the little girl who goes back to America that the son falls in love with or thinks he's in love with. It's like all these different things are happening, and they kind of all center around one thing, but no one, you know what I mean? Like Hugh Grant plays the prime minister, and he likes his assistant, and she likes him, but she leaves and then finds out that his assistant's brother goes to the same school that his sister, who is Emma Thompson, who I love. Emma Thompson plays Hugh Grant's sister, goes to the same school. It's like just a bunch of characters, and it's really great. And Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas is like the song, because it's at Christmas time, is when the movie happens. And I know you've seen the meme anyway. The poster, the guy rings the doorbell. Keira Knightley answers the door. He's in love with her, but she's married to his best friend, so he doesn't say anything. But he had these posters, and he keeps pulling them off, and it tells her that he's in love with her, but he's quitting now. He's not chasing her anymore. It's the greatest.
He plays in the Walking Dead, or used to. He was Rick in The Walking Dead.
I do not watch zombie movies because it's going to happen, and I don't want to know. There's going to be a zombie apocalypse.
Mm-hmm. That's what Lewis says.
There's not going to be a Brad Pitt to save me, so I'm going to just let it go. It's going to happen. It is. I honestly believe there'll be a zombie apocalypse, and it's going to start in California, which means I need to move further east. Jamie, do you live in Cleveland?
Yeah. Yep.
It could start in Cleveland.
Yeah. I'm prepared. I got bullets.
Bullets kill zombies? No.
Yes,
Yeah.
they do.
I got swords. I got knives. I got a whole.
They're already
pepper spray.
Oh, you have to shoot them in the head?
Yeah.
brain,
I just gotta
yes.
kill the brain.
Yep.
Well, I'm hanging around the wrong people.
Mhm.
No one I hang around do that. So I honestly thought they were already dead, so you couldn't kill them unless you chop.
They
them.
are dead, but you can kill them by killing their brain. Their brain is active, somewhat.
And so their brain is telling them to eat people.
Yep.
Okay.
And just walk around aimlessly.
Until you hear someone alive.
Yep.
Meander over.
All right. So in a zombie apocalypse, would you rather be the zombie or the person that's running from the zombie?
I'm not running. I'm going straight at it.
Oh my God. What?
Yeah, I don't want to get trapped. I'm just gonna run at it, kill it, move on to the next one.
That doesn't seem like sound advice, Jamie. And I don't know anything about zombies, but that doesn't seem like sound advice. Because aren't they always in like a pack of like 20?
Not always.
Usually, though, they're not usually just by themselves unless it's a stray. But
So-
where there's one, because they all come for the same thing. So when one finds it, they're like birds, you know? When one has something to eat, they all want it.
And the zombie knows you're living how?
Smell, sound.
So if you don't make any sound, they won't know you're there.
Some cases. That's why in the
I'm doomed. I'm doomed.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm doomed. It doesn't matter. I'm doomed. Can dogs attack zombies?
yeah, but they can become zombies too. Wasn't Will Smith's the one?
I
The
don't
I
want to talk about
Legend.
that.
Oh,
I
no.
don't want to talk about that. That
Okay.
makes me sad. The German
Okay.
Shepherd? Yeah. It was sad. Thanks for bringing that up, Terry. All right. Anyway, recap. Shannon, number one pick. Sleeping with Other People, which no one's ever heard of, but yay, Shannon. Number 2 pick, Overboard. Number 3 pick was forfeited because someone had picked it. Number 4 pick, Forgetting Sarah Marshall. And number 5 pick, Love Potion number 9. I'm not going to give Shannon gold stars on his picks because they're crazy. Like Sleeping with Other People, number 1. Seriously. Terry, number 1 pick, Clueless. Number 2 pick, 10 Things I Hate About You by default because Jamie and I refused to put it on our list. So it was a default pick.
Hey, you got to go for it.
Number 3 pick, Hairspray with Zac Efron and Queen Latifah. Number 4 pick, Boomerang. Number 5 pick, Ghost. I'm going to give you like a semi-gold star just for throwing Boomerang in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jamie and his broad definition of rom-com. Number 1 pick, Knocked Up. Number 2 pick, Half Baked. Number 3 pick, Girl Next Door. Number 4 pick, Friends with Benefits. Number 5 pick, Chasing Amy. I'm giving Jamie the wow.
That's all you need to say.
The dude rom-com picks. All right, mine, number 1 pick, Philadelphia Story, which is a classic. I don't care that it was in 1940. It's still a classic. That makes it a classic. Black and White, Cary Grant. Number 2 pick, John Cusack, Say Anything. Number 3 pick, 4 Weddings and a Funeral. Number 4 pick, For All the Boys I Loved Before. Number 5 pick, Love Actually. Going into the 6th round, hot. My numbers. Okay, here's the question. The movie Dead Again with Emma Thompson and Keith Branagh. Terry, I know you've seen it, right?
Yes, I haven't seen it in a while though, so I'm
Okay. There literally is no comedy in this. But Keith Branagh, Emma Thompson play. She's an amnesiac. Is that the word? When you have amnesia? An amnesiac. Oh my God.
Is that the Other Life one? Where they were both okay. I do remember it.
And they have actually are lovers. Okay, I'm not going to use it because it's not. Hi, Courtney. No one said When Harry Met Sally.
I didn't put it on for the same reason why you guys didn't put on
Heath Ledger.
10 Things Yes, because I just knew everyone would pick When Harry Met Sally.
Okay. Oh shit! I did have 10 Things I Hate About You, but it's like number 10 on my list or 12.
I wrote it. When Harry Met Sally is one of my extra ones. If no one.
Mm-hmm.
I also had Clueless. All right, I'm not gonna do Dead Again because it's a rom-com, and there's literally no comedy in it because it's about dead people and this guy who kills everyone and they're resurrected. But it's a good movie, so watch it. I'm gonna go with Groundhog Day.
Oh, that's not it.
Damn it.
Boom. Bill Murray, Andy McDowell. Bill Murray's freaking hilarious every day. It's just, Groundhog Day is one of those movies that I could watch over and over and over again and not care.
Yep, just like the day goes over
like
and over and over.
Just the same.
And yeah, but I wouldn't have Sonny and Cher singing "I Got You, Babe." So it's not the same. It's not clearly the same. All right, Jamie, your 6th pick.
My number 6 pick is going to be a movie called Good Luck Chuck.
Oh, I know that one.
You know that one? Okay, so
do.
it's this guy that every time he gets laid, the girl's next boyfriend is the one that they marry. So he ends up falling in love. I think Dane Cook's I don't like Dane Cook, but Dane Cook is the main actor. He falls in love with Jessica Alba, and he has to find a way to break the curse so Jessica Alba doesn't find the next guy and fall in love with him. He wants to be with Jessica Alba.
So he can't have sex with her then?
Unless, or the next guy, if he does, like the next guy that she's with, so like he has to prevent her to have sex with someone else so they can be together.
Oh my God. All right, now, okay, my head hurts. So he can't have sex with if Jessica Alba has sex with someone else, does that mean Dane Cook is the next guy? Is that what you're saying?
No.
Him.
Okay.
Yeah, he's cursed because once Jessica Alba has sex with him and finds another guy, they're going to get married. They're going to be together forever. So he needs to find a way to break the curse
Okay.
to be with Jessica Alba and only Jessica Alba.
Does he?
I think, yeah, somehow. Every movie's a happily ever after, right?
No. What does she say? Happily Ever After is just a movie that doesn't have an ending yet. That is from Brad Pitt and who do you used to be married to? They're both assassins.
Angelina Jolie.
And Jolie, yeah.
They're both assassins. That's from that movie.
Oh,
Happily
Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Mr. and
Oh,
Mrs.
that's a
Smith.
good one, yeah.
That is a good movie.
I almost put that one on.
Yeah, that's what she says. Happily Ever After is just something that hasn't had an ending yet. So no, Jamie, the answer to your question is no. It doesn't have to have a happily ever after. Terry,
What number are we? Just
you're 6, baby.
That's what I thought. All right. So I did Jerry Maguire.
Show me the money.
Yeah. 1996, a Cameron Crowe movie. We know Tom Cruise, Renee Zellweger.
You had me at
and
hello.
Cuba. Yes. That was our code word, my husband and I, when we get into an argument in front of Quentin when he was little and we needed to stop before it got too heated. One of us is supposed to say, "You had me at hello," so we know to stop.
You and Lewis argue? I'm just kidding.
Yeah. But I took the line from Rod. Anyone else would have left you by now, but I'm sticking with you. That was Rod talking to Jerry Maguire, his agent.
So, in your mind, the rom-com is between the football player and his agent?
And the agent, you see him hug at the end, and the other guy, who's that other real sports guy that says, "Can I have a hug?"
Oh, I didn't know. Jay Moore's in it, but he's not a sports guy.
No.
blonde-
This is
You're
a
talking
real.
about the football player guy?
Yeah, at the
Isn't
end.
that
Who was
Cuba
that?
Gooding Jr.?
No, Cuba
No?
Gooding Jr. is the actor, but there was
Yeah.
a real football player at the end. But you know me, I
Oh.
don't know who that was. I knew he was
I
supposed
think
to be real.
Michael Irving. I think it was Michael Irving, but I'm not sure.
I'm Googling it.
You Google it. You Google it, Gary. I don't really. I just remember the kid and the head thing. That's pretty much all. That's
Oh,
Jerry-
yeah.
That's Jerry Maguire, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay. I don't know. I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know. Sorry. All right. Now we are at Shannon's 6th and 7th pick. Shannon's 6th pick is actually, The Wedding Singer, which
Oh,
That's a
yeah.
good one. Yep.
yeah,
Adam Sandler, Drew Barrymore.
yep. It's like one of the very few Adam Sandler movies that I could sit through.
I agree.
He's not too overly obnoxious in it, and he's not, crazy Adam Sandler. And Drew Barrymore is actually pretty good in it. So that's Shannon's pick, not mine.
And
And
Billy
then-
Idol's in it, right?
Yeah, at the very end on the plane. Yeah, I love Billy Idol. Shannon's 7th pick. She's All That. Wait, why do I know that movie?
That's a good one.
That's the one
what's
with
his
Freddie
name?
Prinze
Freddie
Jr..
Prinze, yep.
Oh, when he makes her over.
Change That Girl. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, he says every song in this movie is bad.
Usher's in it. Usher's in it, isn't he?
Yeah, he's one of the kids.
Yeah,
he's one of the
the
students.
DJ in the high school.
Every song in this movie is bad, with the exception of the one you remember, which is the "Kiss Me" from Sixpence None the Richer. I don't remember this. When did they sing that? Kiss Me.
I only remember the dance scene with Usher at the dance where they're all coordinated dancing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not Sixpence None the Richer though.
No.
Okay, so Shannon kind of redeemed himself with "She's All That"
Yeah.
and "Forgetting Sarah Marshall" and "Wedding Singer." So 3 out of, well, he lost 10 things I hate about you because someone stole it, but 3 out of 7, not bad. Terry, your last and final pick.
Oh, this is so hard. Because I expected someone to take the 10 things I hate about you, so I had an extra one. Okay, I'm going to go take While You Were Sleeping with Sandra Bullock and
okay.
Bull Pullman.
Woman, yeah. Yeah.
Do you know that one?
Nope.
No. She
It doesn't
She
really have
works-
sex in it because they're sleeping together.
Sandra Bullock meets this guy. She works at a train station. People give her
PayPal.
the tokens, right?
Yeah.
And this guy Peter, who she doesn't know, but he gets on a train to go to work every day. He has a suit on and everything, and so she thinks she loves him. And one day he has an accident and falls.
He does look good. He's a good-looking man. Peter Gallagher.
Yes, he falls and she rescues him, but he's in a coma. So she gets him to the hospital, and one of the nurses hear her say, "I'm going to marry this man," so they think she's really his fiance. So his family comes and everything, and she ends up spending Christmas with him and New Year's because he's in a coma and they think she's his fiance. What happens is she ends up falling in love with his brother, who is Bill Pullman. And so he comes out of the coma. And actually, that's the line I have. You do remind me of someone, because they tell him he has amnesia because he can't remember her. They go, "That's your fiance." He goes, "Really?" But he really doesn't have amnesia. She wasn't his fiance. So
his fiance shows up.
Huh?
His fiance shows up.
Yes, and she's a bitch.
Yeah.
Everybody's afraid of her.
Yeah, that's they should be. She was not nice. She was not a nice person. All right, Jamie. Your last one, will it contain sex or not? That is the question.
All right. So, since you took Groundhog Day, I'm going to go with another classic.
All right.
Let's go with Coming to America.
Oh, I was going to do that one too. See?
Awesome movie. I mean, enough said.
Yep. Eddie Murphy.
And they even made a sequel recently.
Yeah, and the sequel was even good.
Yeah, it was awesome.
It was. I liked it.
Okay. Is it a rom-com?
That one, right?
I know it is.
Oh yeah. It's a bunch of comedy. There's romance in it. Like he finds his wife
in America.
Yep.
Right. Arf, arf, arf.
But there's no sex.
I mean, it might be implied.
Good job.
There's implied sex probably somewhere.
Every rom-com is implied sex.
True.
Somewhere there's sex.
Eventually,
they have to have sex. All right. Oh man.
What's your last one?
I don't know. It's one of three. I'm gonna go classic. I'm gonna go uber classic. Pretty Woman.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Richard Gere, Julia Roberts. This is our first Julia Roberts, which is kind of weird. This is our first Julia Roberts.
I had one on my extra.
Notting Hill.
Yep.
Pretty Woman. What I mean, what can you say? It's like Richard Gere looking super hot. Julia Roberts,
the prostitute.
Looking like a prostitute at the time. And then when she goes on Rodeo Drive.
Ooh, yes.
And they treat her like a prostitute. And then she buys all the stuff. It's just a good,
It's a good rom-com.
It's a good rom-com.
It's a rom-com.
It's classic.
She's
it is.
like one of the cleanest prostitutes I've ever seen. So.
Yep, she flosses.
She
She flosses. That's why he thought she was doing drugs in the bathroom, but she was flossing her teeth. Richard Gere.
Yeah, I totally don't remember that scene, but
right at the beginning when they first met.
Oh.
And he takes her back to the hotel.
Oh my God, you guys have like sparkling memories for like, really obscure things. I'm kind of scared of both of you. She flosses.
He thought it was drugs. He was ready to kick her out.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about something else when you said she was flosses too. So
I
was like, I don't remember that scene in that movie, but okay. All right. Terry wanted to do an honorable mention.
Yay.
What's your
Everybody has extra ones.
Yeah, I got a couple honorable mentions.
See?
Right. See? Honorable mention, Terry. Honorable mention 1.
Okay, so honorable mention 1 is a Korean rom-com. And
oh my God. I thought we said no Korean rom-coms.
Love a woman that flosses.
Hey, Kev.
It is, it's called Tune In to Love. And Jung Hae-in, I watches a lot of his episodes. I'm sure you know who he is. It's
Is that the Korean dictator?
Korea does not have a dictator. They have a president. That's North Korea. All right. But you can see it on Netflix. It's called Tune In to Love.
Is it in? Okay. Is that all you're going to tell us?
They meet at a like donut shop. They both work there. He's a boy in trouble, and they have to go into the military, all Korean people.
Right.
So halfway in there, they split up because he goes into the military. But it's supposed to happen in the 90s before the computers, or when the computers first came out. So she sets him up with a computer so they can contact each other, but she never gives him the password. So so they can't communicate. So, and then eventually he figures out the password because it was the apartment she lived in, the passcode, and he had moved into it because she moved out. So, yes. So it's a good movie, and he's a good actor.
Here's my question.
Yes,
is this whole movie in Korean?
It is.
How do you know he's a good actor then? How do you know he's a good actor?
Because I believed him, even reading it.
You also love BTS. So
reading it, I believed him.
The subtitles were so compelling. The subtitles
when I looked up, I knew he was saying that.
Anyway, Jamie, what's your honorable mention?
You got to follow that.
Okay. Honorable mention. I got a couple, but main one, 40-year-old virgin. Like I just turned 40. Can you imagine being a virgin at 40 years old, trying to go out and get it for the first time?
I was a virgin at 40.
Really?
No.
You don't know that. You do not know that.
I have some inkling.
But the best part of that whole movie, I love it when he's getting his chest waxed.
They say that was a real thing.
Yeah, he was just screaming. But what I love about it is I actually saw one of my good friends, Chase Vernon. He lost a bet or something, and he had to get his chest waxed, and he did it live on air.
Right,
just like the 40-year-old virgin.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, my honorable mention. I'm just gonna move ahead. My honorable mention is The Proposal, Sandra Bullock and Ryan Reynolds. Because anything with Ryan Reynolds in it is hilarious.
Love it. Yep.
Yeah, and Sandra Bullock is like for a while was the rom-com queen.
Yes.
And so, yeah, I'm there. Jamie, what was your other one?
50 First Dates. Adam Sandler. And because great movie. It's like the amnesia.
Yes, it's a sad movie. She can't remember the next day.
Yeah,
but they have a video that reminds her.
He has to like every day they wake up and then they show
fall
her
in love again.
Video and they fall in love every day again.
Another honorable mention for me is Ever After with Drew Barrymore.
Yep.
The retelling of Cinderella.
Yeah, and she carries him.
That is a good movie.
She saves the prince.
Yeah, that is a good movie. Is it a rom-com?
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Jamie, you have no say in this, all right?
Okay.
Look how quickly. Jamie, you can say if you want.
I mean, does it have sex in it?
Oh, if not, I've never seen it.
It's implied.
Man.
Kevin says the lunchbox. What? The lunchbox with Irfan Khan. Gotta go. Yes, Penn State. I'm with you on that one, Kevin. And we will see you in a couple of weeks. Kevin is going to do one of our mock drafts. He wants to mock draft Jordans. Yeah, the tennis shoes. I don't know.
Okay.
That's exactly my reaction when he said it. Like, sure. I don't know anything about tennis shoes. I'm not a sneakerhead.
Something else? Anime, when we were talking about cartoons or one of the show, you could mock draft animations.
Do not hide Kevin's shadow, or what is it? Do not blow out Kevin's candle, Terry. He wants to mock draft Jordans.
I was
Jordans
just thinking.
Speaking of candles,
Jamie came up. Oh, go ahead.
Did
say it,
anybody
Jamie.
see 16 Candles?
Yes.
Isn't that a rom-com?
Yes. I like that one. And I almost picked it, but I thought someone would have it.
All of John.
Yeah, we should have went like 10, 12 rounds.
I know. I'm with you. I wanted to. I asked her, and she shut me down.
All of
Oh,
John
man.
Hughes' films in that era were rom-coms. You could like name every single one of them. Pretty in Pink.
Yep, I had that one down.
I mean, everything that John Hughes did in that with Molly Ringwald was a rom-com. And it was the same rom-com, except one of them had a Korean kid that fell out of a tree.
I had
And John Cusack.
I had Moonstruck.
I had that one with Cher and Nicolas Cage.
Yep. And the incredible Jessica James.
No.
Never seen it.
It's on Netflix. See,
No.
I should have commercials for Netflix.
You should have commercials for Netflix.
I got one more. There's something about Mary.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
That part where she
Oh my
slips her hair up and it's
Oh
sticking
my
straight up.
God.
Yuck.
Yuck.
Yeah.
That is so disgusting.
That is.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's a good end.
Yeah.
Yep.
And with that, we're done. We have finished.
Yuck.
We have finished. Jamie has successfully helped us finish the Rom-Com Mock Draft. Mine, I'm going to say it. Mine were classics. Jamie's were sex. Terry's were, I don't know. I don't even know.
I'm eclectic.
Terry's were eclectic. And Shannon was just like out there. And if you know Shannon, it fits him. It fits his personality very, very well. I want to thank everyone who watched, everyone who took time out from the bracketology to take time to watch. And those who are watching after the bracketology, thank you for that. I want to especially thank you, Jamie, for coming on. You
Anytime.
are amazing as always.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But if you want to plug something that's non-rom-com that you're doing, or something rom-com if you're doing something rom-com.
Not really. I mean, I'm into comedy. Don't really have any romance going on right now. Just got my going for two crew. Just love every one of you guys, girls. Like, I'll watch you guys every day. Like, you are my love.
Oh, you complete him.
I'd be lost without you guys.
Yes, there we go.
Okay, Terry. Terry.
Yeah, no, I'm just, thanks for inviting me and putting up with Yumi.
If you would have named him Sisyphus, we probably wouldn't be having this problem. I wanted to name the dog Sisyphus, and they wouldn't do it. I don't know why.
Yeah, you hear
a great
that,
dog
right?
name. He hears it. He loves it. He loves that name. Jamie loves the name Sisyphus. All right, and I am Gladys L. Tyler. Next week, and this spot will be the Dynasty guys with it's Kyle and just Gator. Gator's on there. Yeah,
Yep.
But there's a third person. Who's the third person?
Brian.
Okay.
Yep.
Brian, Kyle, and Gator will be in this spot doing Dynasty stuff. Next week, Monday, Kyle will be on his Monday show at 7 p.m. I do believe. No, that's not right. I don't know what time it is, but it's on Monday, and you should look it up because it's really good. He does really good. Kyle gives really good talk. Kyle talks well, and he has a guest and he talks to him. And then we will be back in 2 weeks, and we will be mock drafting 70s and 80s music, 70s and 80s bands with Kyle, I believe. 70s and 80s bands with Kyle. So everyone, good luck in your bracketology. I hope you all are doing well, unless I'm in the same brackets with you guys, and I hope you suck. And thank you for listening. And Jamie, of course, so much. Thank you so much.
Anytime. Thanks for having me.
Your picks were beautiful. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.